Namaste, Soul Tribe family. Welcome back my way on this divinely guided day. Hopefully, you are well and rested, and so are your families too. Thank you so much, and welcome to all of the new family members who have recently subscribed to All Being 1111 Energy Soul Tribe family. We're over here, we keep it real. Sometimes I come in hot and sometimes not. What that means is I do cuss and curse, I speak the truth, and I call out names when guided too. Hopefully, you can vibe like that, and if you can, allow me to be the first to welcome you to my A ones, who are my day ones, the original ride or dies. Thank you so much for everything that you have done for our space. I love you and the divine loves you. And to the Soul Tribe family as a whole, I love you and the divine loves you. Let's hop into this energy. But first, you already know how we're going to do it. Divine, I ask that you protect us during this read, all reads, and all the time. I ask that you provide us with clear and concise messages, as well as clarity, guidance, intuition, wisdom, and discernment. Any negativity, any toxicity, any evil, any witchcraft, any black spell magic being thrown or projected at myself or the Soul Tribe family, I ask that you strike it down and cut it down as we too strike it down and cut it down, shielding our minds, bodies, souls, and vessels from it with your mighty shield and clearing it, canceling it, and releasing it to the universe. And depending on intentions, return to sender. Ashe and thank you. All right, y'all. So check this out. Somebody is starting to realize that their manipulation is no longer working because I feel like you set the record straight and brazenly, unapologetically. Okay, so whoever this manipulator was, who's manipulating a situation, this is feeling to me like a situation, a circumstance, depending on your life overall. Okay, where you live, how much money you made, who you saw, who you dated, who resonated with you, who didn't. These manipulators, okay, they no longer have any power over you, and you have definitely set that record straight, and you did so brazenly, unapologetically. Okay, it's like with this brazenly, audacious, and fearless energy, I'm picking up you no longer give a damn about when nobody has to say, think, or nothing about you because it feels to me like there was once upon a time where you did care about how people viewed you. Now you don't give a damn. hmm Because it feels to me, yeah, you are surrounded here with the goddess circle. Okay, the wheel of change. You have a lot of support from many goddess. And the father of water here, yeah, you guys bring in balance and harmony. So it's like whoever was, because we have so many people out here who are bigoted nowadays. They're bigots, you know. They have a certain view of everything and everybody. Okay, this is their energy, manipulators. Okay, I feel like they didn't realize that you are the magi, you are the alchemist, you are the one who transforms negative energy and brings in positive change. You're the ocean rising. You've awakened many, you've enlightened many, and you are a positive insight to many, or many have a positive insight. They've been awakened. Okay. Oceans Ashe. Yep. Because it's like you are worthy, family. Okay. You know your self worth and you have a lot of self respect. Okay. It's almost like when you say the words Ashe, so spoken, so it is. Mhm. Somebody doesn't, they no longer have any sort of power over you. And didn't I say you did this unapologetically? Yes. You have the patriarch out here, unapologetic. I can't make it up. It's like you shut somebody down and we're unapologetic about it. And I feel like, yeah, it was these snakes in the grass. hmm You already knew their energy. Why? Because you had access to your Akashic records. You're setting the record straight. You're setting the record straight. hmm You have access to your Akashic records, like so many other goddesses do. Yes. wisdom here. It says through life experiences, you became wiser and use it to help others. And there's teamwork out here. And I feel like that is you as well as the goddess circle here. I feel like many of you have worked together so that everything you touch turned to gold. They cannot manipulate it. Ha! No one can manipulate the light of God with Archangel Ariel out here. Yeah, no one can manipulate the light of God, the wisdom, the intellect, the insight, the solution, strengthens one's faith in creative powers. So no one can manipulate that. And you may have been planting seeds the entire time, seeds that these snakes just rolled right over. And they still grew, okay? Planting seeds, yeah. What you seed grows. So make sure you're planting good seeds in good soil. And I feel like these snakes that were all around you, family, didn't even see the seeds that you were planting. Now, they can't believe their eyes. Yeah, because they're unable to manipulate a situation anymore. They're unable to manipulate a situation anymore. They're unable to affect your love, your beauty, your pleasure, your passion, your procreations, your fertility, your lust, whatever the hell. They can't affect it. Why? Because you are guarded by Yahweh. Yeah, they can't affect any of that. Something about you and Yahweh being a divine union and your high priestess energy. So you're definitely connected. You're tapped in. You get downloads. You send uploads. Yeah, your intuitive subconscious is out of this world. You have a sacred insight and wisdom that no one else has. You've been spiritually awakened. And not only have you been spiritually awakened, but you have been accepted into the goddess circle. Manipulators ain't got nothing coming. The record has been set straight. I heard that, spirit. Yeah, on the split. Yeah, the shadow, trials and tribulations. I promise you, the matriarch out here, nurture the harvest. So I feel like, these energies that had you going through trials and tribulations, no matter what, you did not lose your position of this matriarch. You still nourished your harvest. Okay. When it came to dealing with these snakes, you still planted your seeds. They still grew. They still blossomed. And then I just say you the goddess uploading and downloading. Now they know. You could be Emperor energy out here as well. Someone who's very powerful. Strength is here. Leo energy is here. You could be someone who is a divine leader. You bring in order and discipline here. Masculine energy is here. Take it how it resonates. You could be a feminine energy and masculinity. You're very confident, ambitious, and you're intuitive. Your initiative, okay? I feel like because you lead through pure, clear, and concise intentions, okay? This is what makes you a leader, a very strong provider. Masculine energy as well. You could be highly sensitive to energy as well. You could be somebody that's an empath because you're often present. You're often very connected here. Your presence brings in a strong connection for others when it comes to their higher self, balancing it out, healing their trauma. I feel like you've taught people how to heal through without trauma bonding. Trauma bonding example is like, you get out of a relationship and immediately you're in another one. Somebody, may have found themselves doing that often because they just were in fear of being alone. But as soon as they found out they're never alone, it's like they were able to heal or are on a healing journey without trauma bonding. Yeah, this is bringing somebody some sort of freedom, breaking barriers, unleashing potential. And I feel like with this goddess circle out here, this is what you are expressing to others, bringing them into the light. showing them that they can do the same as you, or they can break free from these chains, these manipulators, these liars, these deceitful actors, these ones who felt they were better than everybody else, finding out that they're not. Exactly. The ocean of harmonic balance. Yep. Harmony, inner peace, and synchronicity. I promise you. That's what you be bringing in, family. Something about you and this freedom. It's an energy of freedom and blessings that you carry. Oh, what is this? Okay, let's see. Yep. You are the monarch. You are victorious here. And that's what you're setting the record straight on. You know, a lot of people felt they were going to be able to manipulate and control you your whole life. And I feel like you broke free from those energies. Hmm. The manipulators could have been a lot of fake friends. They could have been people that were envying you. We have fake friends out here. They could have been the ocean of envy, jealousy, self doubt, and inadequacies. I feel like you had a lot of people around you who were jealous of you. They could have piercings. They could be brunette. They could have long hair. They could wear a lot of makeup or not. Something out here about curly hair as well, hazel eyes. Friends, family. They could have a scar somewhere present, a mole somewhere on their face, a lot of tattoos. They could have an oval face. Wow. But they're not muscular. Spirit is saying they can have a square shaped face, but they're not albino. Some of these energies are not dark complected or of dark skin, a lot of melanin in their skin. Someone here is medium skin tone, average built, but they're not a witch. Hmm. They may wear a lot of black clothing, though. I feel like this is somebody that hides their figure with a lot of black clothing or something like that. They could have a busty chest and they're realizing they're not powerful. Mm. And this is what's upsetting to them is they're finally realizing that they are not powerful. They lost control. And then, wow, we have the ocean of manifesting birth out here. So you may be a master manifester. And like I said, you manifest with pure, clear intentions. And that's why you're abundant. Hmm. It's like once you set the record straight, they realize they cannot manipulate a situation anymore. Hmm. Let's see if I can do it now, if it's thin enough. Okay. What other messages? We have out here, wow, the ocean of cheers, grief, loss, and heartbreak. So a lot of these people, that's exactly what they're experiencing, family. And let me tell you why. Because they caused you some pain for so long that they felt that they would never come back around. This energy stays here because they want you to feel sorry for them. These are people that know they did you dirty. They know they did you wrong. They know they had shit to say about you behind your back. They know they talked a lot of trash about you. Okay. A lot. That's why they can't come look you in your face. A lot of these people can't even come look you in your damn face because they know with the shit that they've said, people be looking at them like, oh, I thought you said this. I thought you said that. Oh, y'all cool now? Oh, y'all friends now? Do they know what you said about them? These are a lot of people that they were happy when you were in this energy of grief and loss and heartbreak. Okay, because if it made them feel better about themselves, as if they didn't have to work hard for anything because you were down like them, so fuck it, it must be the way it is. Oh no, the hell it ain't. Not for my divine feminine and divine masculine energies. We don't settle. And drop that in the comments below, family. We don't settle. We sure do not. You are the divine ocean of wrath. Do you hear me? You are the ocean of divine wrath. Okay. So anybody that's trying to come in and manipulate you and to get you to settle and deal with their half-ass offers and half-ass love offers, gaslighting and manipulation and trickery and deceit and all that bullshit, I promise you, you come out brazen. You are the ocean of the divine wrath. You ain't playing with nobody. Somebody knows that now. They like, damn, messing with you, pissing you off was the worst thing they could have ever did. Pissing you off was the worst thing they could have ever did. Now many people are wishing they'd have just got pissed on. Shit, you not only pissed on them, but shit, you pissed on them with some damn fuel and lit that match. I'm hearing burn, baby, burn. Exactly. Burn it down to the ground. That's what I'm hearing. Burn it down to the ground. That's exactly right. They can't manipulate shit. And they've been trying. They have been trying. And they stay trying. And the divine keeps you 4,000 steps ahead. So whatever they think they about to do, you already own it. You say 4,000 steps ahead of these types of people. And now they're starting to realize, and the record is being set straight. They never had control over you at all. I feel like you were letting them think they had control until you decided to step into your power. And your power is no man, woman, or child will fucking tell you a goddamn thing to do because you grown as fuck. Especially no ratchet bitch and no ratchet nigga. Message. Okay, family. Yeah, you ain't got time to play with these inadequacies running around acting like they adequate. Ha! You like, huh? They don't even pass the common sense test. What made your dumb ass mouth even open up and say that type energy? Yeah, they finding out. They are definitely finding out. Yeah. See, I feel like people need to understand that you were nobody's martyr. You were nobody's sacrifice. And that's what they need to really understand. They had it all fucked up because she looks upside down to me. You was nobody's sacrifice. That's what they're starting to realize. The moment you found out somebody was trying to sacrifice you, oh my goodness, all hell broke loose. And I mean literally, all hell broke loose. Mm-mm. All hell broke loose. Okay, family. Tell me more. hmm Now they're starting to feel like they're the sacrificial lambs, period, because your third eye is wide open. Your intuition, your insight, and your vision was wide open. You were never the sacrificial lamb. Now they feel like they are, and they are, and they are. Now these people are going to be feeling scared, like somebody got a life insurance policy on a bitch ass, because they probably do. Because they probably do. Facts. Because they was coming after you on some vicious shit. I promise you. And you're the ocean of the dust. Yeah, you complete cycles. Okay. You transition shit. Okay. You transition negative energy into something positive, and as soon as you get what you need, you close that shit out. The door has been closed on these energies over here. You done close their ass out of the picture. Now you just sitting back watching. Watching shit go down, enjoying the gossip, enjoying the news, enjoying how people are getting straight backlash on their badass choices because they show made some. They show made some badass choices. A lot of copycat energies. Yeah, folks is throwing these people in the trash left and right because they know they was putting on a show. hmm Putting on a show behind some stupid ass, dumb ass envy. And envy is a man, envy and jealousy, y'all. I ain't lying. That's a bad demon to get marked with. Cause that motherfucker will have you doing you'll sell your mama out when you got envy and jealousy in you. Message. Mhm. Somebody could have been tall. They could be from Australia, but they don't wear a lot of white clothing. Okay. They don't wear red attire either. I'm telling you, this person wears a lot of black. Maybe the black is what, black clothing slims you down. Yeah, because they're not skinny. Yeah, they're not skinny. Okay, this person's not skinny. And they're not black or African American either. Oh, message. Damn, they may not have brown eyes. Wow. They have some animated eyes. Goddamn, I just saw some big ass eyelashes. They got animated eyes. They don't have short hair. So these animated eyes, I'm giving like, the big old eyelashes and shit. They don't have short hair, but they do have tribal ties. They could also have a round face. Mm. I'm hearing dreadlocks with this cross curly hair. This could be somebody that's interracial. They could be mixed. They have dreadlocks or they have coarse texture of hair. They could even have black hair here. These are the manipulators' descriptions. Okay. Then we have the ocean of seductress. Sensuality, attraction, feminine power. These may be energies that use their seduction. Okay. This is how they've been manipulating situations. They can't manipulate you with no damn seduction and lust. Mm. Okay. Yeah, let's see if I can get it now. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I can't make it up. The griot is here. You're bliss, you're total balance and harmony, and you bring in bliss. And this is perfect happiness. Bliss is perfect happiness. Even when you are, not where others feel. Because I feel like some of these people, they right up there in status quo. They got big ass houses and cars and shit, but they still mad at you because you shining harder than them. And with less than they have, mad at you because you shine harder than them with less. Mad at your shine. That's crazy. Mad because you're shining harder than them and have less than them. Mad at you. That's crazy. Okay. Tell me more, spirit. Yep. The ocean of deception, very dishonest. I'm telling you, masking self delusions. I'm telling you, ego and excess. I'm telling you, the trickster. Look, you got the oceans of deception out here with the dishonesty, masking, and self delusions with the trickster out here, ego and excess. Look, these people are pissed off at you and they got more than you, but they're upset at your happiness because they're like, damn, you're actually happy with the little that you have for whatever it is. That's a real big bruise to somebody's ego. Your happiness with the little that you have is a big bruise to somebody's ego. hmm Because then they're thinking to themselves, damn, if you had what they had, what would it look like then? Man, family, somebody is out here, their ego is bruised because you're happy with the little that you have. You got somebody feeling like shit because they like, damn, we can't even manipulate them because they happy with the little shit that they got. This could be a father of fire, someone who's passionate, ignited. Father of fire, you could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Then we have the high priestess, intuition and knowledge and knowing, excuse me. And then we have the oceans of desire, passion, loving, and drive. Okay. I feel like, for some of you masculine energies, you are this father fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. It's like a passion that you have ignited. Okay. This could be for your divine feminine queen, goddess energy. Okay, but there's something about this passion, this desire. Some of you could be ignited by a divine feminine energy. They have some sort of passion. They have awakened a passion within you. It's something about all the god circle coming together, waking the divine masculine energies here. You may have a passion for a goddess divine energy. Hmm. This is a high priestess, intuition and knowing. This is something this high priestess knows or you know. For my masculine energies out here, I feel like many of you are in love with the divine feminine energy. Mm. They have inspired you in some sort of way. Somebody here may have been that energy that realizes they can no longer manipulate something. What is this? And these two were like, wait, three were like that? Okay. So we have the ocean's machete or machete, radical truth, clarity, and self awareness. And then we have the mother's earth, fertile ground. And then we have the root of air, explore. Somebody out here, or many of you, could have gone on this journey and it was an explorative one. hmm you've planted your feet or you planted your foot or your imprint, your energy signature is in several different places. Hmm. Places you've gone, you've left your energy signature there. It's like people know your energy when it comes back or something like that. I don't know if you travel. Wherever you travel, you've been leaving your energy signature. Okay. Communication, listening, conflict, and resolution. Yeah. And see, that's what it is. I feel like you were a connecting link, and it just depends on who you are, who this message is for. You're a connecting link. Everywhere you go, you leave some your energy there. And this is what sparked this higher listening communicative enlightenment. This was a conflict for these energies who wanted to manipulate circumstances and situations. It's like you were the resolve to energies who siphon energy. So it's like the people that were siphoning energy, you were their resolve because you cut it off. It was something like you were able to put a footprint around manipulative energy, something about awakening energies to that kind of manipulation, trickery, lies, deceit. Something about your footprint. Wherever you go, you turn everything into gold. Something about you in this goddess circle here. It's like you guys leave an energy signature wherever you go. Something about you. It's like you leave this energy. You see that? You leave this energy wherever you go. It's like people listen to you. They listen to what you have to say when it comes to conflicts and how they should be resolved. Hmm. Yeah. Folks out here feeling like they done got kicked to the curb. They got caught. They got caught stealing energy and how they were stealing it. Now people are aware of that. People are aware of projections. People are aware of people trying to put them down, knowing it's not your energy, it's their energy. People are now steering clear of these energies because they know that they're outdated. These are bugaboo energies. They interfere with your good days, your positivity. hmm Energies that practice tantric sex or tantric smex. hmm Playing people, keeping people up in their head and their feelings. These are energies that do drugs, you know, a lot of drama. Some people are tired of it and running away from it now. hmm A lot of people are out here wishing they had used sexual protection because they're starting to do body counts and shit. And they're a hater because they're mad because don't nobody want them no more. They're used up. hmm They should have checked themselves. Somebody is feeling like they are used up. They knew they should have checked that shit a long time ago. They should have checked the situation they were in a long time ago because they knew somebody out here didn't have nothing against you. They could tell by that way that person treated you or treated others behind you. Now they're mad because they feel like they got played. They didn't even see it coming. Now they want to fight. Now they want to argue, get their wig split. That's what'll happen. hmm Because you're in a whole private relationship with somebody that these people thought that they could come in and manipulate the situation through smacks, through drugs, through sex money. And power. That's what they thought. Sex, money, and power. But see, they didn't understand you can't have power in the 3D. You got to have power in the spiritual realm. Like if you ain't ranking nowhere in the spiritual realm, you ain't ranking nowhere in the physical realm. Message. Somebody got a message now. They thought they little 3D titles was no, that's not how that worked. Shit. I'm like, yeah, that ain't how that worked. Yeah. Shoot, you the ocean's honeypot. Sacred pleasure, okay? Sensuality and self-love. And I feel like you've been holding on to that for yourself, for your divine masculine. So have other goddess. We do not deal with the mangy. This is mangy energy over here, weak, very energy that can be easily led astray. We don't deal with that. At the bottom of the deck, yeah, the ocean of the drought, yeah. We don't deal with the fear, the insecurity, or the scarcity. And that's these energies, family. Somebody is realizing they no longer have any power over you. Not a damn thing they could say, do, or none of that. Period. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna leave that message here for y'all. Yeah, I cannot, because you got all their secrets. You the ocean of secrets. You hold all their mysteries. You hold all their hidden knowledges and hidden knowledge about these energies. And you have the wisdom to guide people away from these energies and to identify them before they could even start. They done lost their power to manipulate any damn situations when fucking with you and anybody that deals with you. Okay, family? Facts. All right. So I love you and the divine loves you. Thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit your notification bell. Drop comments below. I will be getting to them. Okay. For those of you who are over here trolling and just dropping ignorance, you just get removed. Okay. No love lost though, but you do get removed. All right. All right. Thank you. I love you, family. You know how we gonna do over here. We gonna keep it real. Period. If you come over here saying something stupid or it doesn't make sense, you get removed. We stay positive over here. We are light and dark energies, and no, dark doesn't mean you got to be negative. It just means you got to be enlightened and made aware of some of the darkness moves, right? Because somebody here is definitely tied to the divine through their DNA. Okay, family. All right. Let's close out. Thank you so much, Divine. We love you. I ask that you continue to keep us with love, harmony, tranquility, prosperity, peace, protection, and respect, and good health and good wealth in our lives and all the time. Ashe, and thank you. And until next time, you know what I love to say. Namaste. Oh, okay. I'm sorry, guys. Bottom of the deck. You are divinely protected. Okay. Namaste.